Good morning, everyone, and welcome again. I'm glad you've decided to join me today and spend a bit of time with me today. If you're new to this channel, my name is Lorraine, and this channel is all about aging gracefully with dignity and beauty and joy, and that's what we're all about here. And we're right in the middle of a series of fun focus on various makeup groups. Today it's number 4, and the group that we're looking at today is highlighters and bronzers and setting sprays, which are things really that I don't usually use. I know that people use them and they look lovely on other people. I'm just not used to them. So today I'm going to just pull out all the stops and I'm going to give myself a bronzed and highlight look. And I would just really appreciate your comments about that. Let's see what the result is going to be. Before we get started, I want to tell you about my scent of the day. And today it is Salvatore Ferragamo Eleganza. This is a lovely floral fragrance, and one of my sons gave it to me a few years ago for my birthday. So it's very special to me, and I really love it. Okay, let's get started. So what I've done today is I've put all my eye makeup on, and I've just prepared my skin with my usual morning skincare routine. And I've included sunscreen, and also I've put on a primer. Now, I've put on a matte primer because I don't want anything to interfere with the products that I'm going to be using for the highlight look. So this is a matte primer. So we're going to start with the foundation, and I'm using the Catrice True Skin foundation. And this one was just reviewed by Mel C, and I've really been enjoying it too, and she gave it a 5-star. So if she likes it, I sure like it, and I have used it a few times and I do like it. So I'm going to put a small amount on my palette, and I'm going to add to that some NYX Liquid Illuminator. Now, I was looking up the reviews about this, and some people said it was difficult to blend on the skin. Some people said it came out patchy, it was too glittery. So other people said that they would mix it with their moisturizer. So I'm going to mix a little bit with my foundation, and let's just see if it has any effect at all. I'm going to list all these products below for you, of course. So what I'll do is I'll take my palette, and I'm just going to mix them together. I could use a little spatula. You can get little spatulas to do this, but I don't have one, so I just use my fingers. So I'm just going to mix that illuminator in with the foundation and put it on. I'll use my little mirror here. Yeah, I don't know. There's no real particular reason why I haven't been using these products. I think because I'm pretty fair, I was always very afraid that a bronzer was going to come out looking orangey. And I think a lot of people have that fear as well. But with so many wonderful products on the market now today, I do think that there are much better colors available. And actually, the one that I'm going to show you is actually quite nice. It is a nice shade. It doesn't look very orangey, so we'll see how that looks on me. And also, I think people do use bronzer to contour. I don't do that. I don't really know how to contour. So that's that. Now, I don't know. This is going on very nicely because of the foundation. I mean, this foundation is beautiful. And the Catrice True Skin foundation has a matte finish. So if there's any glow to be seen, it would be from the NYX Illuminator. So I think there could be a bit of a glow there. And now we're going to have a light dusting of Rimmel Match Powder. Again, this is a matte powder, so I don't want anything to add because I'm going to be using um, specific illuminators, so I don't want anything to contrast with this. So just going to put a little bit of powder on my powder puff and then just press it ever so gently. I don't know, I like using powder. I suppose it's not really necessary at all times with foundation, but it's just the concept that I like. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just buff that in with my powder brush. This is my IT powder brush. Now I'm going to probably get a little bit in my eyebrows, so I'll have to fix the brows a little bit later. But that's, see, you can see that's blending in quite well with the foundation. And I don't know if it's interfering. This is a translucent shade, so it shouldn't really be interfering if there is any glow from the NYX illuminator mixed with the foundation. So I think that looks pretty good. Now next is going to be blush. And again, I've chosen NYX Sweet Cheeks, which is a matte blush. So we're going to use that. I usually prefer a matte blush, actually, because then whatever glow that you want to add to it, you just put on top of the blush. So I'll finish my blush off camera. Now, I'm not even sure, actually, which order you're supposed to put these on. If you're supposed to put the blush on first or the bronzer first. I think that for me, it would make sense to put the highlighter on last. But I could be wrong about all that, or maybe it's just a matter of personal choice. But for today, I'm going to put the bronzer on after the blush. And I think this is the one I'm using. It's Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in shade Ticket to Brazil. And that is a really nice shade. And I don't see any orange in that. I'm hoping not anyway. So we're going to use that. And again, I'm never sure which brush, so I'm just going to use this brush. And I think the technique that people often use is this making a three, sort of go this way and in here and under here. So you can see I'm no expert, that's for sure. And I mean, does this make a difference? I don't know. Anyway, so here we go, just experimenting, and this is the fun of it all, you know? Just don't know what you're doing, but that's okay, because you don't really have to impress anybody, especially in these COVID days when we're hardly going out anyway, and if we do, we're wearing a mask, so what better time, right? So I don't know. Does that do anything? I don't know, but we'll leave it for now. So that's my my bronzer. So next, we're going to use a highlighter. Now, I have a few, and I had a bit of trouble choosing which one, but I'm going to choose the Catrice Sungasm. Look at the size of this one. This is for face and body, so I can certainly understand if somebody would want to use it for a special evening occasion on shoulders and décolleté. It would be really lovely. It really does have a lovely shimmer. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. I really like that. So I'm going to, again, I never know what kind of a brush to use, so I don't know. I kind of like this fan situation here. So I'm just going to sort of sweep that in there, and I don't know, I guess I'll just go up on the cheekbones. I don't really want to put it anywhere where I have wrinkles, but So I'll just do this for now, a little bit up in the temple. I certainly have enough of this highlighter to last me the rest of my life easily. Well, what the heck. So much fun. Okay, so some of the other highlighters I have, and I really have very few, is I have this Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. I've had this for quite a while, and I have used this a little bit. I just sort of, swipe it there a little bit and pat it in with my fingers, and it's quite nice. It gives a very light glow, which I like. And the same with this skin product. This is called Glass Effect. And I got this as part of a kit from the shopping channel here in Canada. And this is nice. It doesn't have any color. It's more like I don't know how to explain it. It's just really clear. And it does give a shine. Dimitri says it makes it look as if you have water. And it's an interesting effect. So I've used that a few times and quite enjoyed that. This is a cute little e.l.f. Bite size blush and illuminator, highlighter. And that's really nice too. I've used that a few times. This is from Nomad. And again, you could, again, easily use these for eyeshadows as well. They're in very nice colors. Now this one is from, what is it? Complex Culture. And I believe I got this in an Ipsy bag. And that is a beautiful shade, but it is very luminous. So I suppose I wouldn't really want any highlight on top of that because it's quite shiny all by itself. It's a very pretty pink, isn't it? It's lovely. And this is one that I got on Shop Miss A, Malibu Glitz. And this is very nice. It has a nice palette, or a nice compact. And then my Pacifica one, which is a blush and highlighter together. That's very nice. And finally, I have this e.l.f. And this one seems to be a combo of blushes and highlighters, various colors. And again, you can blend those all together and just play with those. That's a lovely compact as well by e.l.f. So that's about all I have really in terms of highlighters. I'm going to use a setting spray now, and I only have two. And again, I'm not used to using this at all. Now, the fact is, of course, I don't go out very much. So to be worried about my makeup staying on, it's not something that I'm ever been really concerned about. This is a matte finish setting spray by NYX. And I've used this a few times, but today I'm going to use my little sample of All Nighter by Urban Decay. This one seems to be very popular, and everybody just raves about how well it works. So I'm going to use this. I must say it does feel good. It kind of feels good going on. Has a bit of a funny smell, mind you, but so anyway, I'm going to go and do my hair now, and I will be back in a moment. Hello, I'm back. Well, I don't know. I kind of like that look. I do kind of like the highlighter there. I should just start incorporating it into my everyday routine. Why not, right? And I do want to talk to you about false eyelashes. Oh my goodness. Now, I have tried them many times. You can see that this one here, I probably tried on and put a bit of mascara on. This one I didn't get around to because I get very discouraged. I really do. I just get impatient. But if you want a good selection of eyelashes for a little money, if you're just in the experimentation phase, go to Shop Miss A, and they have so many different types of eyelashes for a very affordable price. Because I do find that when they're applied well, and if they're not too huge, I do find that they're very attractive on most women. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Our final um, fun focus on a makeup group is going to be lips. And that's going to be next time. So I hope you will join me then. And until then, take care. Bye bye for now.